Hi, it's Dwyer, gamblersadvisory.com and keepingitfree.blogspot.com. I made a video on the Tea Party movement, and I got a thoughtful response from a viewer who who claimed that the Tea Party was a socially conservative movement identified with Michelle Bachmann and other politicians, and that further the Tea Party had a disdain for intelligence and criticized Barack Obama for being too professorial. You know, that's a political narrative. I understand it's out there in the mainstream media, but people need to understand that the mainstream media is trying to sell ads to their constituents. And if I'm watching MSNBC, then I'm probably someone who agrees with bigger government, and they're going to craft the message to serve their constituents, just like a politician would. And let me just say that just because there's a narrative doesn't mean that the narrative has any facts to support it. The bottom line is that just like our Constitution and the idea of limited government, going back to Rousseau and others, is an intellectual achievement. It's smart governance, right? There's some thought behind it, right? There was an intellectual debate and some understanding that limited government is better than a totalitarian or fascist state, right? An adherent of those views doesn't have a disdain for intelligence. They're not non-intellectual. Rather, they value freedom. Likewise, if there's a movement, as you can imagine, politicians looking for votes are going to try to latch onto that movement so that they can look like they're part of some kind of uprising and can get votes from the people involved in the movement. But whatever Michelle Bachmann's views, people need to understand that the Tea Party has not advocated prayer in school, right? There is an entire, school of social conservative thought that the Tea Party has never embraced. The Tea Party is really a group of people coming together concerned about government spending, who want to make sure that the government doesn't trample on their constitutional rights, including their right to bear arms. That's very different, and I mean very different, from a social conservative agenda where people are pushing, a merger of, religion and governance, and are talking about who can marry, you know, uh, anti-drug laws, what you can consume in the privacy of your own home, um, family values, things of that nature. That's a different movement. That's not this movement. The fact that a socially conservative politician is trying to adopt the Tea Party doesn't mean that the Tea Party has adopted that social conservative point of view or the politician. So let's get it right. The citizens who are out in the streets pushing for limited government and for the protection of their constitutional rights and their civil liberties, and who are pushing for, getting us out of all of these foreign wars and all of the spending, rolling back America's role as the world's policeman, trying to bring troops home from countries such as Germany. Keep in mind, we've had a bunch of troops all over the globe ever since the end of World War II. Those people shouldn't be viewed as dummies and non-intellectuals. They should actually be viewed as Americans. So, whatever your political persuasion, let's try to be respectful and not try to diminish the efforts by citizens to protect their constitutional rights. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments for me here on YouTube. Visit us at keepingitfree.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching.